there folks, as you can see we are back at Epcot and we are going to be participating in the Festival of the Holidays Cookie Stroll, which is sort of like that a Meals Fromage montage that I did a couple videos ago, but instead of cheese it is cookies. So that's fun. Ta-da! Here's our passport for the festival. Here's the little 2-page spread where we're going to put our stamps each time we get a cookie. Unlike last time, I am not going to buy just 5 of the same cookie. I am going to get a nice little mix. And I almost forgot, we're going to get a festival treat again. I love treats. Alright, we've made it to my first stop on the trail, Connections Cafe. Can I just say that I really appreciate the fact that they didn't just go with the stereotypical holiday red and green for the festival passport. I like that they did a little soft blue and a nice gold. Here's our first cookie, and it's also just at Starbucks. I'm buying the first cookie at a Starbucks. Alright, we got our first cookie. Got it stamped right there. This is just a classic sugar cookie with holiday sprinkles. Also got the waffle and a drink because I haven't had breakfast today. So let's try this thing. So the verdict is that it's just a sugar cookie. It's an entirely serviceable sugar cookie. I like that it's nice and soft in the middle. It's got the nice crispy outsides. I know some people like it uniform, but I don't know. I like some crunch and I like some soft. So I think this is a perfectly good sugar cookie, but it is just a sugar cookie. Also, I know this is a cookie stroll and not a waffle stroll, but the waffle was good too. Alright, we are here at our next stop on the trail, Communicore Hall! Woo! Right off the bat, I have a small bone to pick with the experimental prototype cookies of tomorrow. There's only one cookie. It should be experimental prototype cookie of tomorrow. What, because you're serving multiple of the same thing? That doesn't count. We got our next cookie stamp, and I'm sorry, can we just look at this thing? Look at it. This is ridiculous. This was $10. This was 10 entire US dollars. I'm sorry, I took a single bite and that was foul. Like, the chocolate on the bottom is like a weird fondant taste and texture. And the gingerbread itself is like a weird, it's not crumbly, but it's like squishy. And the spice in the gingerbread is like overpowering to the senses. I haven't even gotten to the frosting yet. This is like, I had to spit it out. It's disgusting, I'm sorry. Okay, in the interest of completion, I did try the frosting and it's just icing. It tastes fine. The only saving grace about this thing. I like this though, the nice gingerbread spaceship Earth. Doesn't really make up for the awful gingerbread I just ate, but it's something. It's nice and cute. I like the ominous countdown clock that they have here. And they've got some goodies over here. Cute ears, cute bags. I wonder if these are like scented. No, I just smelled the bag for no reason. With that ordeal out of the way, we are off to our next stop, the land. With our third cookie, we are over halfway there. This one looks a lot less like a cookie and more like a sunken blondie, but I'm excited to try it. It's peanut butter flavored. This is a really good cookie. Like, the presentation leaves a little bit to be desired. The sides are a little cracked and the middle is sunken, but I think the flavor more than makes up for it. It's not overpowering like the gingerbread was. It's just a nice peanut butter flavor. My only real complaint, aside from the presentation, is the fact that I'm not sure if this cream on top is supposed to taste like anything. If it does, the rest of the cookie kind of overpowers it. But the M&Ms on top were fine, but they were just M&Ms. Overall, really solid cookie. Okay, so the next 2 cookie stops I want to get are in France and America, so we're gonna have to take a boat. We meet again, old friend. Don't worry, you'll be spared the brunt of my gluttony today. We got our 4th cookie, a black and white cookie. I also got some latkes because I was feeling something savory. Unfortunately, I wasn't really feeling this one. I think there was too much icing, and the cookie itself was like the consistency of those frosted cookies you get at like a Publix or something. And I'm just not into those. I'm not a fan of those, but if you guys like those, you might love this. Alright, here we are at our final stop. That's right, baby, saving the best for last. America, yeehaw! I actually just saved it for last because it was the furthest away from the entrance, but don't tell anyone that. Thank you, random sign. I think I will savor the holidays with a Snickers Doodle cookie made with Snickers bar pieces. The cast members stamped it twice, so it's a little lumpy, but we have all of our cookies now, and oh my god, look at the size of this thing. Literally the first words out of my mouth when I saw this thing in the display case was, oh my god, because look at it. It's gigantic. It's almost as big as the plate. Truly, we are living the American adventure. I was beginning to feel worried after the latkes that I was too full and I wouldn't be able to eat the last cookie, but worry not, because I almost finished this thing before even thinking to do a review because this is so good. It's crunchy, it's chocolatey, it's peanut buttery, it's nutty, it's really, really good. Like, A+ cookie. I'm so glad that I saved this one for last. With all the stamps in place, there's just one thing left to do. Let's get ourselves a treat. So as it turns out, once you get all 5 stamps on the holiday cookie stroll, they tell you to stop buying cookies and make your own.